Hey gang, it's JC and it's another episode of Speaking Sexually, sponsored by the Center for Sexual Health. Dr. Kathy Naughton will tell you about that in just a couple of seconds. Let's go to our first story today as we scour the world and the internet and the brothels for any news we have about sex, people hooking up, couples, surveys, all that sort of stuff. And we got one today. There's been a fascinating development in the fight against HIV and AIDS in Germany. A man who had leukemia and HIV received a bone marrow stem cell treatment and it cured him of HIV. It's not replicating or causing him problems, and while this might be a fluke, it's still being looked at a possible cure. It shows that one day we could have a cure for HIV/AIDS. How about that? Want to know whether a woman is loose? Look for a nose ring. According to a study by Texas Tech University, women who had piercings anywhere besides their ears reported, quote, substantively and significantly greater frequency of sexual activity than women without body piercings. Look for those those belly rings and anything other than the ears, and you're in like Flint. Researchers say there was no connection between men with body piercings and their number of sexual partners. All right, according to a new study on men and prostitutes, and you'd have to be out of your mind in 2011 to go see a prostitute, but guys do it. Matter of fact, half of the guys who've been to one say they've never told anybody about what they did. 61% think that they'd end up divorced if their partner found out that they'd been with a hooker, and about 1% think their relationship would turn violent. All right, Center for Sexual Health, Dr. Kathy Naughton. We update this feature twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays, and if you have issues below the belt, if you've got bladder problems, prostate, if you had a vasectomy years ago, they told you that that was permanent. Well, they do vasectomy reversals all the time at the Center for Sexual Health. Male erectile dysfunction, female sexual dysfunction, male infertility, all that sort of stuff that goes on. And there's a heavy focus on couples at the Center for Sexual Health, because if you got some of these problems, what sort of sex life are you going to have? And if you got no sex life, or if it's severely curtailed, well, that's eventually going to impact your relationship with your man or your woman, whatever the case may be. So get that stuff taken care of. That's what she's there for. Up until now, nobody knew where to go or who to talk to about problems like this, and now you can go to the Center for Sexual Health. Phone number 314-315-9966, or online, Center for Sexual Health, STL.com. All right, our final story today. Last week, a 39-year-old woman visited a relative's grave with a male friend, and naturally, they decided to get it on while they were at the cemetery, but during their relations, a tombstone fell over, landed on the woman's leg, injured her, and an ambulance had to come and get her. The cemetery decided not to press charges. All right, that's it. Speaking Sexually for Monday, June 6th, 2011, a combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. We'll see you next time.